I just realized Kabuto name. What's good, YouTube? We got when Sasuke and Itachi jump Kabuto 445 for being a freak by spraying anti.
Kabuto 445, the strongest predator of today, following in the footsteps of the strongest predator in history.
Diddy
Truly
Maru.
a match made in heaven for all the freaks out there. But if y'all remember, Kabuto had a chance to take Sasuke's body after he slimed Orochimaru, but he didn't know what to do without his daddy telling him. So instead, this man decided to inject himself with the Orochimaru juice and help Obito start a literal war. But he made one crucial mistake. He brought back the king of 1v1s himself, who of course gotta save the world. Some things never change. So as Itachi makes his way to him, the prince himself catches him flying by, and he cannot believe it. The same brother he tried to annihilate is back from the dead, like they done found the Dragon Balls, and he right in front of him. But once a deadbeat, always a deadbeat. So as Sasuke goes chasing after him, bro.
Yeah, y'all can barely see me now. It's even worse. But yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you brought back one of the smartest shinobi from the Akatsuki back to life? All right,
Bro, don't even turn around. Not a what's up, don't dap him up or nothing. Just straight airs, bro, while going on about his day. But one thing about Sasuke is that boy don't give two flying fuck about how you feel. So this psychopath brings out the Susanoo trying to grab him up like he Donzo, but that junk gets smacked away by Itachi's much cleaner and stronger Susanoo. And so after a yap session, Itachi's eventually like, alright, I'm done talking, and summons in mad crows that go jumping Sasuke, letting him make his way into the cave all by himself, because obviously the king of 1v1s gotta do this solo. So he goes busting down the wall, making Kabuto act surprised, because he was probably going into Orochimaru's substitution jutsu or something. And he immediately gets to talking crazy, saying he about to send him back to his daddy. But of course, it can't ever be that simple, because we find out you can't just murk somebody to stop the reanimation jutsu, because they have to stop it themselves, which means not one time in this entire series, unless you count Nagato, did we see Itachi go all out. But anyway, then Kabuto just busts out laughing, because the prince himself comes walking around the corner before he sees Kabuto and dips. He thought bro was Orochimaru giving himself PTSD, because he know he did not give him a fair 1v1.
Nobody gave me the faith of a one-on-one, nigga. Nobody gave me the respect of a one-on-one.
Except he realizes that it's just that meat rider Kabuto, as Itachi wastes no time.
Off topic, kind of. Naruto, I throw in Sasuke, Kakashi, Gaara, Nagato, Karin, you know, sad childhood moments, sad childhood, right? We gotta put Kabuto in that topic, that conversation. We got to. Because he didn't know his parents. He didn't know where he came from. Well, he did found someone, you know, the adoption place. You know, he was happy, you know. And then he met Orochimaru because the village of the Sani needs some recovery or whatever. And then he took Kabuto, did some detective stuff or whatever, that shinobi. And then he found someone, killed that shinobi, but it turns out to be the mom from the church. And I was like, damn. Oh, by the way, his brother from the church that he was growing up in, the adoption place, he was at the war too. So yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Kabuto should be in that conversation when it comes to kids from Naruto that had a sad childhood.
Starting up a jutsu before he gets interrupted by Kabuto, who reminds him this jutsu has no risks or weaknesses, so he might as well not even waste his time. But being the snake he is, he takes his opportunity to ask Sasuke if he want to team up so they can jump Itachi. Sounding real KD-like, but of course, Sasuke was not going for that. The Uchiha are always loyal. But speaking of, then he decides to tell Kabuto a little secret about this jutsu's weakness.
This jutsu's weakness and risk is simply me.
Amaterasu!
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga!
Oh my gosh, he's so tough, bro. They really gave my guy the toughest line in the series, man. I'm pouring honey on you, goat. You can get some too, Kishimoto. Come here. But so then Sasuke walks up.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Neji didn't deserve to die. I don't give a damn. Neji didn't deserve to die. Like, why? Kishimoto, you a goat, whatever, but killing off Neji? Really?
Look, and we see the brothers divided by hate are united, making Kabuto immediately go into Orochimaru mode, letting his tongue loose like he just found another 12-year-old orphan willing to devote his life and soul to him. Before he pulls his hood down, protecting them from Genjutsu, and then growing the snakes like he just gave them each a rhino pill, before sending them straight to him as they crash into the ground, sending them back into a whole new room like this an apartment or something. Before we see that demon of a Susanoo grabbing every single snake by their heads like some of y'all on the first day of December. But while we here, is Itachi Susanoo a dreadhead? Oh, Bumbleclot, this
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
As we even see
I didn't see
Sasuke slice
that, the
two
little
of them,
dreadlock.
his Susanoo. And even though I can't stand this man Kabuto, like I mean I hate this fighting two people with pretty much EMS and Susanoos at the same time is crazy. As Sasuke launches in and Itachi snatches the snakes back like Kyrie on Wemby before Sasuke takes Kabuto's hood off, revealing like 3 snakes and they're just chilling, making Sasuke start frying mans, pretty much calling him a Timu Orochimaru, but more like if Dr. Disrespect and Orochimaru had a baby, then gave it the Michael Jackson treatment and never let bro use lotion. Then that's Kabuto. As he find out that now this man is actually like a Ichigo level crossbreed who got Suigetsu and Karin's DNA coursing through his veins like how D-Lo be having ass in his. Till we see this man's hand pop out of a snake's mouth, making Sasuke waste no time bringing out his Susanoo into his highest level and going straight to that bow and arrow, blasting it off just to miss, connected with straight stalagmite, making this freak Kabuto hit the Dikembe finger wag like MJ not back here ready though.
Back it up, back it up. 2, 2, 3, gon' make a nigga back it up. 21.
As he proceeds to have a whole conversation while inside this snake's guts. I guess he is used to that, telling us that now he is the one and only snake sage that even Orochimaru himself couldn't handle. As finally, Kabuto comes from out of the snake's mouth, laying on the ground like a light skin after they trip and fall, until he starts standing up looking possessed as he puts them hands together and charges crazy, saying that now he is a dragon. But not gonna lie, gang, the only thing you dragging is Orochimaru's nuts in your mouth. I'ma be honest. As he casts a jutsu, covering his eyes and blasting a white extreme attack, which is literally a dragon with a damn flashbang, making Itachi go running over to Sasuke as it goes off, sending this bright ass light throughout the cave, like Jesus coming down himself that got the siblings stressing. As Kabuto comes running right for Sasuke, opening his mouth like a demon as Itachi comes up clutch, protecting his little brother with the Susanoo, right as the extreme attack starts fading away, leading us into like a 2-minute glaze session of Kabuto just riding. And we all know Sasuke's a hater, so since Sakura's not here to glaze him, he decides to take matters into his own hands, bringing out a Chidori Senbon trying to catch him lacking, making Kabuto jump up and do the 5-Kage Summon special. But bruh, just look. This shit is ass. Who do you think you are, bro? But that's when Itachi.
Oh, this flashback. Wait, what's going on?
He decides to take matters. Susanoo's and Itachi moves in while Sasuke loads up the arrow, just taking his time like the real Haka. As Itachi launches his Magatama beads, lining Sasuke up for the shot that goes right into this snake, sending Kabuto bouncing down like he bungee jumping, looking absolutely pathetic. But that little trick play they just did makes me curious. Do y'all think it's possible Sasuke could use Itachi's Totsuka blade like an arrow and just shoot it? Or would the Totsuka blade just start sealing the Susanoo on accident?
Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't have that blade from Itachi, because I'm pretty sure Sasuke the eyes that Sasuke had, I'm pretty sure that's Itachi eyes. So I'm surprised he didn't use the blade.
The way, that's kind of crazy. But we go back to Itachi blitzing in right at Kabuto, who grabs a sword and goes straight into Itachi's stomach, making Sasuke an only child yet again. All
That's
because
crazy.
he wanted to be a dumbass earlier and throw his sword for no reason. We might need B to just whoop his ass again. But then we see Itachi opening his eye, flexing that Mangekyo into an absolute beautiful display of sheer excellence that could only be.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's meat right, but that's a glorious King Itachi right there. We got LeBron, we got Goku, we got Gojo, Gojo, of course. We got Itachi. Why not? It's not me writing. We just pay respects to one of the goats in Naruto.
Done by my glorious king himself, who sends Kabuto into a panic, making him drop the sword, letting Itachi grab it and slice this man, taking his horn off and sending them both back to the ground.
Listen, anybody deny this guy is the GOAT anymore? I don't think anybody would deny it.
Marvelous, stupendous, absolute cinema from the king of 1v1s, man. I expect nothing less from the prodigy of the most illustrious clan in the Hidden Leaf Village. My mistake in the world.
Oh my God, bro, is dick riding all you do?
And Sasuke can't help but smile, realizing his brother is indeed like that, as Kabuto just sit there stroking himself, showing off the form Orochimaru taught him. And realizing the duo looking real OP right now, he tried to resort to mind games about how literally 3 arcs ago, these dudes was worse enemies, now they're the tag team champs, making Sasuke hit his mans with a side eye, like, damn, I really did want to murk this nigga. He cool as hell. As Kabuto continues on with this garbage level talk no jutsu, like bruh, if Naruto couldn't talk no jutsu this man, what do you think Kabuto Yakushi is finna do? The only talking he good for is telling Orochimaru yes sir or okay dad, so of course that junk ain't work, leading Itachi to remind us that no matter what he did, he is still Itachi of the Leaf, aka that nigga. As he walks up explaining to us his perfect genjutsu that definitely isn't a plot device or contradiction or ass pull or anything, but it does counter the men who can't see or hear perfectly. As they both go rushing right at each other, clashing sword with hand just to flick some more right quick, because then they go right back to where they were until Kabuto starts up reorganic animation, literally changing the map and destroying Itachi, as he chooses to save Sasuke, leaving bro slumped over, making Kabuto think now he can retake over Itachi's animation and they could just jump the dog shit out of Sasuke. I'm talking about they would do his ass dirty, bro, like some Danzo vs Shisui type shit. But as Kabuto goes running,
sorry for my language, but ours will be. I think that was if 20,000, 1,600 or whatever. It always will be fuck that nigga Donzo.
Forward, Sasuke finally does something, shooting Amaterasu right in front of him, stopping bro in his tracks. As we see, they're surrounded by flames like a chief's pre-game ritual. But while we here, Kagasuchi is so tough, bro. I was low-key mad he got Amaterasu before this, I'ma be honest. Yet we see it even makes the cave go back to normal since it's too hot to handle. Definitely understand that feeling, leading to Itachi being freed and dropping to the ground on his hands and knees, looking absolutely pathetic. And by Kabuto no less. I don't care if it's Sage mode, Rage mode, Game mode, I should not be seeing this.
What did he say?
On his hands and knees, looking absolutely pathetic.
What?
And by Kabuto no less. I don't care if it's Sage mode, Rage mode, Game mode.
Legacy 5. How did you come up with...
I should not be seeing this. So this leads to Kabuto glazing Orochimaru again, completely unprovoked, as he tells us that everything Orochimaru did is stored inside him. Once again, completely unprovoked. This man is honored to be used. And of course, being real, dude Chiggers was not hearing that, as they both take turns frying this man into a flashback. But to be honest, I do not like you, so we're not watching this. But I do want to point out that even about 20 years ago, this man Danzo is still ugly as hell. And actually, I lied. There is one more thing I want to talk about from this flashback, and that's Kabuto running up, pouncing at Orochimaru, putting straight forearm to neck and slicing bro clean on the throat. And his freaky ass can't believe it. And me either, because then we see Kabuto start straight working this man, slicing him up more than a pack of cheese for a smooth 30 seconds straight. Except, as we all know, Orochimaru was not going for that. And that was all Kabuto needed.
Yeah, because like, I think he mind controlled his mom, the adoption mom or whatever, the church mom. He did something to her, and then Kabuto ended up killing her. And, you know, it's a reasonable crash out. He doesn't know his biological parents. He didn't know where he came from. So the only people he knew was brothers and sisters at the church. And you made Kabuto kill her? Of course, that's a reasonable crash out.
Before folding quicker than a girl in a 3-year relationship seeing Dude Dennis. But then we go back to bro being mad that he don't get to say the N-word since he don't know his family tree. Before he starts up with jutsu, sending something interesting, pulsating and throbbing up his custom umbilical cord, sending Sasuke into a panic. Them experiment flashbacks probably got on fighting demons right now. Until we see that freak Sakon transform into Jirobo while still attached to Kabuto as he slaps the ground, parting the sea of flames like he Moses, leaving this fat hole in the ground. As we go back to, nah, who the freak is that? I know that's not Kidomaru, man. He look like Trevor from GTA, but with a hair transplant. Shout out Braun. Before he spits out his mysterious liquid, forming a huge spider web going straight for the Uchiga, making them pull out.
It's like the second time he keeps saying Uchiga. Them damn Uchigas, you damn right. But I just remember those are the people that from the Sasuke retrieval.
Low-key just hit a few James Harden step backs and I'm safe and sound. But instead, Sasuke tells Itachi to get the front while he get the back like they fighting Lily Phillips. And I just want y'all to see this. For not one other Sound 4 member did Kabuto grab their head like this. But now that Itachi was back in the day, as Susanoo, damn. Before he transforms Tayuya into Orochimaru, like, okay. That's where I draw the line. This is a level of meat riding regular humans have not been able to achieve yet, and I refuse to participate. Wait, actually, hold on. LeBron Ramon James exists.
LeBron James. LeBron James. My bad. If you see, if you're around this part of the video, drop LeBron James.
So my whole point is invalid. But then we see this is actually the Orochimaru that Sasuke packed up a smooth 300 episodes ago. And as you can see by his face, bro should not be worried. But Kabuto is mad excited, literally giving us a yap session about how finally Orochimaru is inside him. And of course, Itachi do not support that shit. It's a reason bro done already packed him up twice. So what's one more time? As Kabuto sends them flying in, making Sasuke and Itachi put each other in against Jutsu to cut them free, showing off that immaculate IQ. As Orochimaru comes in, eating a sword to the jaw, I grabbed up tighter than a fat nigga holding a burger, leaving Kabuto back here mad as hell. Before we even see a tear flow down his cheek, that's it. Now it's time to start the Izanagi. As he falls to the ground, looking absolutely crazy. I would explain what I see is until we see Itachi trying to start it up before getting blitzed by Kabuto, who used that Orochimaru special coming quick out of his throat and dissecting the king in half, leaving Sasuke completely bewildered. Like he ain't seen this man die a smooth 2-3 times at this point. It's like Vegeta dying in Dragon Ball, bro. I know his short ass is coming back. So then the snake comes out and the map gets flooded with mist, letting this dumbass Itachi think he could
Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. When it comes to like videos like these with the commentary, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he's up there on my list. He's up there because, damn, that Shisui part was disrespectful.
How to sneak Kabuto. Like, bro ain't been murking him blue vid, but somehow he gets scared of some butterflies. Like, come on now, bro. But then Itachi catches the sword, slicing at Kabuto and cutting off his horn. Again? Leaving Kabuto a little too cocky for a man that was just tweaking over some birds. As we see only one of his horns gone, and Itachi's eyes are back to normal. Before Kabuto loads the chakra blade going blitzing into the sword yet again, till he shoots Orochimaru forward again, and Itachi come falling out the sky like a damn superhero trying to aura farm against Kabuto of all people. Like, buddy, 10-10 could look tough versus Kabuto. Have some shame. But anyway.
Okay, I'm sorry for keep pausing and do a little rant, but like we need to talk about it. Y'all Naruto fans, y'all need to stop this narrative that Sakura was useless. She might have some useless moments in Naruto, but in Shippuden, she's not useless. It feels like when she's not throwing hands or whatever, y'all, and she just doing some medicals ain't her or any type of special chakra, and she's not Sasuke who she doesn't have like Uchiga eyes. Like, come on, dog. Like y'all saying that she's useless, but she really wasn't. I think because the way she be treating Naruto, Sherry, shut up. I think because the way she treats Naruto, or whatever. There's sometimes Naruto deserve it, but it's mostly a lot of times where Naruto does deserve to get hit by Sakura. Like, come on.
They clash again. Kabuto grabs the sword, stabs Itachi, and he explodes into crows. Then slices off the horn. We get it. But now Kabuto is pissed, so he run in spazzing until Itachi just stands there charging the ore right quick before dipping. But as they running, Kabuto has the bright idea to just release himself from the genjutsu. Like, wow, what a smart guy. No wonder your parents cared about you so much. So of course, he realizes that weak shit ain't work, looking terrified as a demon of the Uchiha comes speeding towards him, looking to add to his body count. No Tiana, except he gets turned into crows, then poof, your horn's gone. So now about 18 tries later, he finally decides to switch up the game plan. This like seeing your homie walk out the room with some chop shit out of pure desperation. But she blowing with no lips. That shit is not working. So a drop of water falls on bro, scaring him like he got a devil fruit or something. Animation again, bodying Itachi, before he just turns into crows. Yawn. Until he goes jumping down, thinking he's safe, as he goes running away with his tongue out like he MJ on a fast break. Except coming right at him is Itachi himself, and you guessed it, they clash again.
Getting kind of bored.
Before
Damn. I guess the audio messed up on the video twice. Ouch.
Leaf Village even more. Like, bro, what? This lunatic says that this made him hate the Leaf Village even more. Like, bro, what? This man just did all this work to save them, Nick, again, and this is what you gain from it? At this point, bro, you just want to be different. Gone. Just murk the elders and call it a day. I can't stand them old wrinkly, dusty, where are my dentures, face ass niggas anyway. That's why Tsunade had him looking like that. But anyway.
Who made Itachi technically kill his family members in the whole clan, plus Obito. But like, you try to kill the other villagers because of it, and then when you fought Naruto, y'all shared dreams or whatever, you try to talk about, oh, the villagers are shunning us. I was like, us? You and Naruto, you had a family. That's what you told Naruto. You had a family. I mean, sadly, they died because, like, you know, what Itachi did. Sadly, it was a good reason. It was the only choice they had. But you had a family. Naruto was born being hated for something he doesn't even know why he was hated by the village. He had, the only way for the villagers to love Naruto was to save them multiple times, or even defeat a dangerous type of shinobi or a ninja. Sasuke, you are a punk bitch. I'm sorry. I still respect you, but Sasuke, you are. Ooh. Naruto should have just uppercut you one more time.
The reanimation, leading us to see him walking to Sasuke.
This was sad. I
Just
ain't gonna lie
like
to you.
the last time they saw each other. As she showed Sasuke what really happened leading up to the Uchiha's last dance, before eventually he reaches his little brother, reminding him,
No matter what, I will love you always.
Yeah, that was sad. I'm gonna be honest. That was very sad. If I was watching Shippuden way back then, I'll most definitely shed a tear. But hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I may have some Sparking Zero uploaded sometime next week. I'm still thinking about it, but yeah. On our way to 10 subs. Yeah.